Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Dominions 4 Multiplayer Showdown episode 10 for this series. This is going to be turn 28, and a messenger has arrived from the Marverni. Let's see what he has for us. So, greetings friend Ermor. Pangea has very high province defense on his throne locations. His profit is currently at 26, but can move 3 provinces, the High Druid Council. Thank you for the information. Good that we're all kind of keeping in touch. Research and construction is completed, so we can take a look at that. Dwarf Comic, the Minotaur Lord, has claimed the Throne of Autumn. I've cast Behemoth, the god, Sabouts. Didn't find any magic sites. Unexpected event, Dominion -4, growth +2, tax +100%. A harvest festival was held in the province. During the festival, a huge number of goats were sacrificed to a local bloodthirsty deity. Faith is decreasing, but the harvest was very good and tax collection increased. Alright, well, I'll accept it for now. I'll accept it for now. Simply because of the tax increase. So that actually gave me a pretty big boost in income. I see we've got... interesting. Right here on this border, huh? Out of all the borders. That would be the place to put them. Especially because I have such a massive army here. If you don't think that Pangea is not eyeballing that throne, you would be wrong. They're almost definitely eyeballing that throne. But I haven't made a move because I'm waiting for sort of the right moment. I don't know if I necessarily know what that moment's going to be. I just know that I'm waiting for it. I feel like it's going to come up. I feel like we're going to have a moment where it's going to come into effect and we're going to be good to go. We're definitely going to have these elephants in here because the trample, you really simply cannot beat trample. And I'm actually going to go ahead and build up this elephant squad and put them up in the front because that makes sense to do. So we're going to continue casting Behemoth with that particular squad. Maybe. Okay, I'm assuming I just don't have the death gems for it. 10 death gems. Okay, I figured it was a lot. Well, we could always convert. Oh. Yeah, let's get a couple death gems. I don't want to turn them all. I need to keep some of them, but I'll cast Behemoth. Let me get at least 2 elephants. Because they are pretty cool. Okay, you're supposed to be moving over here. Nope, I'm sorry, research. And how are we doing with research? So we did actually get construction of greater magic items. We'll take a look at that in a second. We're going to move everything back into enchantment now. So let's go ahead and do that. And we'll work on enchantment. Now, army setup here, we have some units that are available. And we're going to go ahead and put these units... Oh, what just happened? Let's see, we want these lizards in that squad. And the rest of these we want to put on our... We should have made a... Yep, right here. I'm not even going to... The Satyron here we created, we're going to go ahead and put some units with him because he's going to head on over. And we're going to actually give him some archers too so we can start equipping the other unit with archers. And we're actually going to... Oop. Crap. Well, maybe not that many. But we do want to start getting that other unit equipped with some archers as well. But it doesn't have to be anything too much. Alright, let's go ahead and move that unit now because I have a feeling that we're about to be attacked here. I'm going to bump province defense up on the throne. I could feel it. I could just feel that an attack's coming there. I may even get ready to move this unit. I gotta keep them in my home though. They're kind of supposed to be my northern defense unit. If I remember correctly, we should be, yes, okay, we're recording, or building. We're not recording. We are recording, but we're building a Centurion here for a commander. Go ahead and, no, we cannot get an auger, okay. Oh, wait, wrong unit. Here we go. Alright. Keep building them. Keep building them there. Okay, this isn't a massive army, but with the province defense, it is enough. There's a lot of units there with the province defense. Okay, let's take a look real quick. If I wanted to say, you know what, actually, just hold on a second. What kind of magic items can we make now? Okay, there's the champion skull. Amulet of the Dead. Alright, enhance the effectiveness when raising the dead. It is commonly used by necromancers as well as undead priests. The creation of permanent ghouls, long dead, and soulless are all enhanced by this amulet. Okay, we definitely want to forge that amulet. I'm not even going to think too hard about that one. That's something we definitely need. What else do we got here? Wand of Wildfire. This powerful wand can shoot huge fireballs at the enemy. Okay. Alright, the skull has to be taken from a necromancer can experience in death magic. The skull will give advice on necromancy and increase the wielder's power in death magic. Alright. Crown of Command's a good one. Commander can lead more men than ever before. The commander will also be able to command magical beings as if he were a mage. So, the Crown of Command would be a good idea. But, we'll keep moving, see what else we've got. Robe of Shadow, Shroud of the Battle Saint. Medallion of Vengeance, Amulet of Anti-Magic, Spell Focus. Okay. Eye of the Void. By doing this, the patient will open a path to the void into which he can see with his new eye. This will enable him to see the world as it really is and dispel all illusion and phantasms close to him very effectively. He will also be able to cast spells more effectively, but he will also be more vulnerable to enemy spells. So he can see. Okay, let's actually get that. Oh, my bad. Except not with that unit. You should be able to. Oh, you can forge a lot. Why? Okay, you've got some air, and that makes all the difference, I guess. There's a lot of items here. Lightning spear. Wow, there's a lot of items here that take some air. Chainmail of displacement. Some boots. Well, look at this. Dancing Trident, Flying Carpet, Bag of Winds. Bag of Winds. An entire storm trapped inside this bag. Okay, I think I know that. Cauldron of the Elven Halls. Oh, interesting. Turns units invisible. Enchanted Mirror. Protects images of those around it. Enemy scouts are fooled and perceive the army as 75 units larger than it actually is. Yeah, that would be a good one. For a multiplayer game, that's a big deal. And perceive the army as 75 units larger than it actually is. But I need air magic level 2. Does anybody have air magic level 2? I doubt it. Don't believe I have anybody with that kind of air magic. It's really just random luck if I draw somebody with that. You're okay, you're already set to move. Defending. Huh, well I guess that's a pretty good one. It would be nice to make, but I fear that that's not going to happen. Well, go ahead and make the Eye of the Void. That's something that I definitely think I want, because it'll allow me to be able to see invisible units and such, and there's a lot of units around here that I think are invisible, which, by the way, he's starting to build up armies on my border. So if that's not a sign, I don't know what is. I imagine it's not going to be too long until I'm attacked. But we are kind of moving people into position, so I don't think we have to worry about Helheim. I may go ahead and move this army towards here as well. Then I'll have a bunch of units kind of going in that direction, which could help. I'm going to keep them there, though, to pick up more units. Yeah. Alright, so that is the end of this turn. I'll see you guys next turn. Alright, and here we are with turn 29. Let's see what Helheim has for us. We send a modest sum to help you bolster your forces. We have received 100 gold from Helheim. And we found 2 magic sites in the Plane of Memories. The Totem Collection, the Temple of the Raging God. Alright, cool. Let's go take a look at that real quick. And then we'll decide what we want to do with Helheim. So the Totem Collection produces 1 nature gem per turn, produces 1 astral gem per turn, increases luck. That's a good one. The Temple of the Raging God enables recruitment of Fire Lord, enables recruitment of Pyromancer, enables recruitment of High Priest, produces 2 fire gems per turn, increases turmoil. So turmoil is going to be high with luck. But we're getting 8 fire gems per turn, so we might want to put a little bit of more of a heavy emphasis on our fire setup. I could tell you exactly where this is going. I could tell you exactly where that army's going. We need to keep scouting out this way. Boy. We're going to get attacked soon. I need to figure out how I'm going to move my units into a way that's going to benefit me. Because we are definitely about to get attacked. Alright, let's go take a look at these units here. So a Fire Lord. Very cool. They're warrior mages trained in the art of battle and the path of fire. They don heavy armor and ride into battle on proud stallions. That's pretty cool. A pyromancer is a mage of fire and flame, and a high priest. Okay. I like the Fire Lord. 130 gold seems a little overkill. What do these cost me? I know they're much cheaper. At least I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 50 gold. 130 I figured was a lot. But they are pretty cool looking units. Not that being cool really matters, but they can hold their own in a battle. They're fire resistance and they're a fire mage level 2. But I just I don't know. I'm not sure if they're really that great. I guess I'd have to really take a look at them. But I'm not sure if I really feel it. All right. Start moving. Maybe we want to build like a lab or something somewheres. We got shaman here, some nature and astral magic. What else do we have? The rest of them are all pretty the same. Oh. I'm not sure if I'll ever recruit these Fire Lords, but we're going to leave this guy here for now. Just for now, anyways. That's a problem. I have a feeling they're coming straight for here. And I'm not really prepared for it. I see some other units have either disappeared or moved. I feel like he's waiting for me to attack. He definitely wouldn't be just chilling there if there was no purpose. I mean, it could also be a show of force. More than anything. Alright. Oh, this item is cursed. Once equipped, it cannot be removed. Okay, well, I figured that much anyways. Alright, we're going to go ahead and give our god the Amulet of the Dead. That'll allow him to spawn in more units, which he already has a decent amount that he's able to spawn in, so that's only going to make him better. He does have Raise Skeleton, Raise Dead spells. Is there anything else? Let's see. Cast a specific spell. Frighten, Decay, Raise Dead, Raise Skeletons. Okay. So he's raising the best stuff he can as of right now. For research, we still got a lot of points until we get Enchantment 5, but I definitely want to get it because Horde of Skeletons is going to be pretty important, as well as Pale Riders. And we're just going to keep moving. We got Rigor Mortises, Reanimate Archers is a really big one. The Necromancer causes the joints of both friends and enemies to stiffen as their bodies suffer the fate of the newly dead. There is no immediate cure for the spell, but it ends after the battle. Undead or inanimate are not affected by the spell. Ritual of Rebirth, Life After Death, Leviathan, as a dead, rotting asp turtle given false life by a necromancer. Lichcraft. Okay, we'll look at all of these as we get closer to them, or if we get closer to them. We're still a ways away from now. But that tells me we definitely need to continue getting more researchers. I know we're getting them in this province here. Oops. Which is fine, but we need to continue to get them in this province as well. Okay, what do we got here? Definitely get me some more augurs. If I have to, I will. Okay, hold on. Um, 65 gold. Kind of spending all my gold here. All right. I'm thinking we're going to have to get ready to attack soon. I'm really just trying to, like, I want to kind of focus on the getting to the water territory here. Let's see. How do I get into the water? How do I do it? I know undead can do it, but it didn't work very well. In fact, it didn't work at all. But I'm sure there's a way for me to do it. Pills of water breathing. These pills grant water breathing ability to 10 soldiers. Air magic level 2. I do not have air magic level 2. But I could get it. I could empower. Air to level 2 would take 30 air gems. I have 0. I could convert astral pearls to air gems. There's no way I would get 30 of them. But that's an item I need if I'm going to get in the water. And I want to get in the water. Oh, I have to really think on that. Okay, what's unit's going to be traveling with my god a lot? Probably this mage army I've got here. So why don't we give this mage the Eye of the Void? He won't be able to remove it now. It's there forever. But this should allow him to see invisible units and such. I'm pretty sure that's what that's for. So that could be pretty useful. Or maybe not useful. I'm not entirely sure. But I think it'll be helpful. Now, pills of underwater breathing. That's something we need. So I think it's pretty critical. If we get in the water territories, that's going to put us at a huge advantage compared to our enemies. And we have a throne here we could take. Now, we only need to take one water province. Once we've taken one, we can create water units and take others. But we've got to take one. So it's almost worth it to get the ability to breathe underwater. Almost worth it. I think we really should try to do it. It could be a complete waste, but I don't think it is. I think it's going to be important. So, why don't we go ahead and do that? And I can hate myself for it later if I am not happy about it. We're not going to have enough astral pearls, I can already tell you that. Oh, we actually do have enough. We have just enough. Now, do I want it to be him or is there somebody that's better? Technically, he could have it. He's a little bit better because he's experienced. 20, Triton Shark Tribe. 20, okay. Well, let's move this unit down. Let's move these undead units down then. I think I'm going to go over here though. Even though the throne's here, I believe I should be able to go from here to here, right? Oh, I can't. So really I want to be over here where the throne is. So I lied. These undead units need to stay here. You can still move. In fact, why don't you move up here and grab up these loose unit. This cavalry sitting here. Oh, I'll go ahead and I think I'll empower this unit. But I'll end up giving the pills to this guy. I'm going to have to make a couple because I want him to have probably at least 20 units before he comes over here. If not more, maybe 30. I just need to take one of these provinces. So I'll take this one here. Then we can start making water units and attacking the other water provinces. Wait a second. Hold on. Before I do that. Okay, I thought maybe these guys were... Really, those lizard warriors are not amphibian. That would have been awesome. They got swamp survival. Okay. But other than that, they're no good. I wish there was other units I could recruit that could help me with that. But I don't see any. So really, I feel like this is the only way I can do it. Alright. Okay. Let's go for it. We'll use this guy. So, heir to level 2. That'll allow us to make that. Forge magic items. If we take a look, it takes 10. So we're going to need more air gems. A significant amount, but that's okay. We're getting a decent amount of astral pearls per turn. And if we have to convert other gems, I don't really want to do it. But we do have a lot of fire gems that I'm not really using them right now. So that's something to think about. Again, I'd rather not, but there's certain things we've got to do. And that's one of them. Let's see. I might mess around with fire magic a little bit because I do have these guys have a little bit of fire magic, but maybe I'll actually mess around. Let's see, recruit units. Not the pyromancer, but the fire lord with a fire magic of 2. So if you look at research real quick, enchantment, fire shield, protection from fire, flaming arrows, terracotta army, flame ward, heat from hell. Okay, none of those are that useful once it gets to that, but flame bolt, fire darts, burning hands, flare, sulfur haze, fire blast, fireball. I've heard fireball is pretty good. Fires from afar, but fireball I've heard is really good. Might go for fireball. I'm going to keep working on enchantment just because I really want to get the horde of skeletons. So we're going to keep working on enchantment, but I think I am going to go for fireball at some point. And I really don't even need to get the Fire Lord because some of these guys here can cast it. So I might get Fireball and then go ahead and get a bunch of these guys together to cast Fireball. And I could just have like Fireball spitting across the battlefield. That might help. I don't know. This is all way out in the future. We don't even know. The game could take a really bad turn for us. I mean, it's hard to say right now, but I think right now we need to focus on water provinces because nobody is. So we're going to go try to put a lot of effort into getting water provinces so we can get this throne. I know that there's a threat looming here, but I'm going to ignore it for now, or I'm going to do things to reinforce my borders, but I'm not going to be the aggressor just yet. And I'm kind of not doing anything with the other nations right now is because I'm waiting to see how things play out. Now, real quickly, I should send something to Helheim. That would be the proper thing to do, considering that they gave me some gold. So the Senate of Ermor would like to thank you for the gold. It was much appreciated and used to bolster our forces. I fear Pangea is building up units on our borders and could be preparing for an assault. We send you some gems in good favor. Alright, and then we'll send some gems to Helheim. We'll go ahead and send what do we don't really need. I'm not really using earth or water. What kind of gems does Helheim use? I don't really know like what kind of gems are useful for them. I want to get a scout here. Can I 25 gold? Can I get a scout here real quick? I want to have another scout moving around. Okay, get rid of this guy for a second. Okay, right on the border here, I want to get another scout. Oop. Okay, let's send some fire, I guess. I don't know. Send magic gems, Helheim. We'll send fire gems. Send 2 fire gems. I'm getting plenty of fire gems a turn, so we'll send 2 earth, 2 nature. Okay. All right, and so that's the end of this turn as well as the end of this episode. So really at a stalemate here, waiting to see what the other players do. I'm kind of playing very defensive on this game because 1, I'm brand new to the game. This is only my 4th game ever played and my very first multiplayer game ever played. So I am playing a little defensively, as standard for anything I'm pretty much new to. And on top of that, I've just got other goals. I think the water provinces are a huge advantage that anybody could take control of, and nobody's doing it. So I'm going to take control of that. I'm going to jump onto that and try to secure these. More income, more resources thrown up here. It just seems like a silly idea not to. So plus more access to other sides here, which might open a hole somewhere that I can jump into. And then on top of that, just building up borders because I really do think that Pangea is coming for us within the next few turns. But if not, then we'll just have to prepare for an all-out assault against them at some point. Just to keep things moving. But I want to thank you guys for joining me. I do hope that you enjoyed this episode, and I look forward to seeing you next time.